There's some safety tips I would offer to parents and to students. First of all, when you're walking to school, be very careful if you have to walk to school. Stay out of traffic, be mindful of cars coming, don't have your nose in the cell phone, pay attention, walk facing traffic, and just be very alert. Be careful of strangers. When someone comes up and you don't know them, if they make any advances to you whatsoever, either you feel uncomfortable, run or walk away fastly. Maybe to the first door you see a teacher or another group of kids up ahead, run up to them, but get away from it. Don't be fooled by someone coming up and said, well, I came to pick you up, your mom's sick. She told me to come and get you. Now, obviously, if it's your aunt, your uncle, someone you know, that's different, but if it's a stranger, don't get into the car with them, don't go near them. Another ploy that's used sometimes by people with children walking around or in a neighborhood is, I've lost my dog. I need your help to find my dog. Kids are very sensitive about animals. They love animals. Maybe the person's even acting, crying, whatever. But the child, if they do not know that person, should not go with that person. The other thing is the internet and social media. It's very useful in some areas, but it's created a lot of problems. And it's created problems for children. They get on the internet, they get in chat rooms, someone contacts them, they see them, and before you know it, they're engaged in, you might call an internet relationship with someone who has ill intentions. And unfortunately, sometimes in cases where people or kids have been abducted or killed or harmed, the parents were clueless, and they asked the parents later, well, we didn't know what they were doing. So you have to, I think, parents have to keep an eye on that. One other thing I would caution parents about is not posting an abundance of personal family information or photos on social media sites, unless you control the audience through blocks and filters and groups, which you can do. But that's not even foolproof, because if you control, say, the group you're posting something for, that one of those people in that group might be able to forward that on to someone else who's not in that group, and before you know it, it's all over the internet. But I would caution about giving away any identifying information, perhaps involving your address, your children's names, their ages, their schools, what classroom they're in, when they go to school. I've seen parents putting on the internet where their children are going to daycares. And that's just something that could create a problem, because someone who's really devious and thinks about it could probably get enough of that information to maybe show up there, and if not, get the child themselves to come with them, convince who the caretaker is at the time, oh, this person's okay, I can release the child to this person, and next thing you know, the child may have disappeared. So it's certainly not something to panic about and be paranoid about, but again, it's something we're dealing with today with technology that I think you have to approach it wisely and carefully.